Alright, hey, Mega here, and so in the last video we installed some new handlebars and some risers, and in this video we're going to go lower the front end. Alright, we're going to lower the front end by raising the forks into the triple trees. Alright, so this is the second part of this project that we're doing here to lower the Alta Redshit SM39. And if you remember correctly, the reason we're doing this is we want to lower the front so we can reduce the rake and increase its turn in. All right, we want to make the bike is kind of lazy to turn, and I want to make it turn faster. All right, because it's not turning fast enough for me on the kart track as well as there. All right, and then we're going to go test it out tomorrow at the Reading kart track. All right, but we got to get this bike ready to go before that. All right, so let's hop to it. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get that stand, and we're going to jack this guy up, and then we're going to take the front wheel off, and then all we got to do is unbolt the triple clamps and start pushing the forks up into the triple trees. Alright, so if you guys remember, well, this is how much room we have for adjustment here. All right, all of this. All right, probably not going to use all of it, but I'm going to try to use as much of it as I can. All right, until we get pretty close to this. If I remember correctly, I couldn't get my pinky in there before, so when it gets close to that, we'll stop. All right, and we can always lower it more later. Okay, but we'll start there. Okay, but yeah, that's how much adjustment we actually can go down. And we can actually go up. All right, we're smack dab in the middle. I guess from the factory, that's how it comes from. It's smack dab in the middle. I don't think the previous owner of this bike ever did anything to the front forks. Okay, so all right, hop to it. Okay, bike's up in the air. Next thing to do is take off the front wheel, and also I'll put on the front slick while when we put the wheel back on. So. First we got to take the axle sliders off. Right. And off comes the wheel. Right. Well, we got to take the caliper off too, because the caliper gets in the way of the wheel. All right. Put it all back together so we don't lose anything. Okay, I'm going to cut the safety wire. I can take the caliper off. I hate working on the front end on this bike, man. Okay, next we're gonna take the caliper bolts out. Oh, also, yeah, before, let's do this. Well, let's take the caliper off first. Oop. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, right there. We'll just keep that hanging. Okay, right. We'll remove the nut here. Okay. And then we're gonna remove the pinch bolts. I'm gonna loosen them anyway. It's just a long Okay, should be able to take the wheel off now. There it goes. I got one ride on that before I change the wheels. Okay, and there we go. So now we can go ahead and raise the forks. Okay, so next thing we got to do is we're going to loosen these bolts and these bolts. Weirdly enough, the torque is different for the top and the bottom. I don't know why, because they got the same amount of pinch bolts. So, alright, but we're just going to loosen them, and then we can start moving it. Well, they're not on there very tight. Okay, I need to retorque them. Okay. Now we can start raising the left side. All right. Let's see if I can get it up there. I have to open up the clamps a bit. Oh, they're not on there. Oh, no. Don't want to go. Loosen the bottom one. Oh, man, don't want to go. If I hit it with a hammer. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna get some washers and I'm gonna put them inside here. Right, we're gonna use these kind of trim remover tools. I took the bolts out so I can shove those in. Okay. Do the same for the bottom. Not want to cooperate. I don't know if we can do the bottom because the fairing plastic is in the way. Okay. Go for the top like this. There we go. Underneath the plastic now. Okay, there we go. I got it in all the way. Let's see if we can get this one in all the way. No, the top one is a little bit on there more. Okay, now hopefully we can move it. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay. So like I said, I probably want to go like a pinky. All right, that's a pinky right there. Okay, so pretty much I can get my pinky in there, but I can't, it stops at the top of the fingernail. I think that'll work. A little more. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. That's a little less than a pinky is what I'm gonna say. Alright. That's pretty close. Think that might be too much. Let's just go with whatever this is first. Okay. That's pretty much as far as I can lower it. Okay, and then yeah, let's just let's take a measurement real quick. From the very top. Remember we were like 11.7 before, right? Somewhere around there. And now we're 24.8. Okay, let's go with 24.8. All right. I want to just make it an even 25. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can get it 25. Just a little bit more then. Hopefully we don't run out of travel. If I bottom out, then we probably want to raise it back up a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's about 25. It's a little more. 25.12. 25.13. So I probably want to lower it just a little bit. Okay. Okay, too much. This is hard, guys. I was doing this yesterday with the Sauron, and yeah, man, it was difficult to get it exactly perfect, you know. All right, we're kind of back at 24.8. Just a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, Haze Mega is going to keep on doing this until I get it to 25. All right. It's very difficult to get it exactly where you want it, and we got to be exact on the other side too. So. Okay, I saw it was like 25.4 or something, and then I moved it a little bit, but we got 25 now, all right, pretty much, if you round up a little bit. Check one more time. It's hard to get like a perfect reading, you know. Okay, yeah, that's 25. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put the bolts back in. Okay, we'll take these out. These work pretty good. I'll have to remember that next time. Okay, there was no Loctite at all on this. I think in the manual it says to put Loctite on it, but there was none on there. All right, we're gonna put the top bolt back in. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and torque it. So the top is 10 Newton meters and the bottom is 20 Newton meters. It's kind of crazy. One is like double the torque of the other. All right, but anyway, we've got these two torque wrenches, and we're gonna leave them at that when we do the other side. All right, so the top is 10. We'll use the small one here, and we want to make sure we do both of them the same. So we want to alternate. Okay, there's two, double check. Oh, see, moved a little bit. Moved again. Moved again. Okay. Okay. Okay, and okay. All right. That's one of them. All right, now we're gonna go do the other one. Bottom one. So one at a time. Okay, there's one. There's another. Oh, moved again. Okay. Moved a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's double check. Good. Good. All right, perfect. All right, and just to double check, let's go check the height, and then we'll double check. It, as long as it's around 25, I don't care. Okay, it could be a little less, a little more, but as long as it's like around 25 is fine. Okay, so start. Okay, I got a 25.1. All right, close enough. That's fine. But we're shooting for 25. All right, but that's close enough, I guess. Okay, so we're done with the left side. Now we're gonna go do the right side. So you can see the difference in height, guys. Look at how much the difference is. So remember, this is like 11.7 or something, right? And this is 25 right here. So we've pretty much doubled the height of the fork. All right, so hopefully that'll make a difference. So we went from 11.7 to 25. What is that? It's 13.3. All right, so we raised it 13.3 millimeters. All right, and if you remember correctly, we moved the handlebars 15 millimeters up. So that means That means to get it to where exactly it was before, we need to move up like 2 more millimeters. But I think at 20, let's start at 25. That's fine. If I want to go down more, we can always go do this again later, even though it's a big pain in the butt. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side, just like how I did this. That's the other side. I'm just going to speed up the video. Okay. Okay, I've set it to 24.99, pretty close to 25, right? The other one is like in the opposite direction, but hey, like I said, as long as I get it around 25, it's fine. So I'm gonna go lock this up. We'll put the bolts back in, and then we'll see, and then we'll double check again. Okay, I just double checked it and it's now 24.7, all right? That's kind of far off, all right? So I'm gonna go repeat it again and see if we can get that closer to 25, all right? So, okay, bummer. I've tightened everything up and we got a 25.06, all right? 25.1 pretty much. So it's the same pretty much for both sides. All right, so we're done. Aha, all right, now I gotta do is put the wheel back on and then we'll be done, okay? I'm gonna go put the slick wheel back on because since we're gonna go to the track tomorrow. All right, here we go. Alright, and with that, we're done setting the fork height. Alright, we set it to 25, about 25 millimeters, I'm going to say. And I'm going to go give it a sit right now, and it should be lower. Alright, and I put my wrist. I don't know if this tire has air in it, though, that's the problem. Alright. Alright. Hop on it. Alright, yeah, it does feel lower. It does feel a lot lower. It's going to be a lot harder to get on my my moto jack rack now. Now we just have to make sure we don't run out of travel. Alright. Okay, and that's what we did. So I can't get my pinky in there. Alright, it's very tight to get my pinky in there. And I probably want to check the fork height one more time, but yep, we're done. The last thing I probably should do is probably safety wire the calipers. Alright, well, we could do that off camera. Okay. So yeah, I'll be taking this guy out on the track tomorrow, and then we'll see how it does. All right, here we go.